Hi, I'm Halle, and this is my hero paper. When you think of heroes, do you think of Superman, Batman, Captain Marvel, or is your hero someone in your life? I know that my hero is someone in my life. Heroes have developed over a long time, but what does a hero mean to you? Heroes are ordinary people who make themselves extraordinary. Gerald Way. This quote is very influential in a way because you could be someone's hero, but it also makes you think about who's yours. When you think of a hero, someone pops in your head, but have you ever thought why? What qualities does your hero have that makes them so extraordinary? My grandma's my hero because she's so kind every day to everyone. She makes you feel so special and loved all the time that you wonder who made you who you are today. My grandmother's early life was very influential to her in how she continued to live out her life. She had said that her life was maybe boring and not as interesting to some than others. She had 4 siblings. She was the second oldest. Her siblings were Sheila, Gary, David, and Roger. They had what they needed and not much more. They all took care of each other and learned new things. She learned to cook and sew from her mother. The only sport-like thing girls could do back then was cheerleading, so she ended up taking it as a hobby in high school. She was also a part of a 4-H group. She had many fun memories from her childhood to teenage years. One of her favorites is when her sister had dressed up their little brother as a baby girl and called him Rhonda. He later went on to marry a woman named Rhonda. Moving on to the older years, during lunch they would have to walk home to eat because they didn't have enough money to buy the school lunch. They also had to walk to school every day until she met Larry, sophomore/junior year. He would drive her to and from school every day. She babysat for 25 cents an hour to save up for college. She later started working at a hospital at 16 years old. She got paid $1.25 an hour. She went to college at Iowa Central for nursing, but she later got told by the counselor that she wouldn't be a good nurse. She wouldn't have enough money anyways, so she changed her major to medical assistant. She had not done so well in high school, but now in college, learning about what she liked, she was doing exceptionally. During her time in college, she got a new perspective on teachers. She thought these were some of the best role models and teachers for girls in their time and age. When college was over, they got put out to look for jobs. Everyone said that medical assistants weren't real nurses, or they couldn't help what they needed. She was offered a job in Sac City, but said no because of her commitment to Larry. Then Dr. Hauk offered her a job as a dental hygienist, which she happily accepted. At that time, she was getting married to Larry. They had started their relationship in junior year and later got married at 22. After Dr. Hauk taught her how to x-ray and do everything the right way, she later quit because she was starting to have children. She had 3 children over a 6-year time period, and when her youngest daughter started kindergarten, she went back to work. She first started off as a secretary at the Iowa Insurance Department, then transferred to work with the office staff at Greene County Elementary. She worked there for 30 years, then retired. She has been retired for 7 years, but still subs at the school whenever they need. It feels like she's there at least every month, if not sooner, but she loves it. She possesses so much love for everyone, and kindness she spreads makes her my hero. She helps everyone when they need it. When my mom had my sister and I, my grandma helped out almost all the time, even though she lived 2 hours away. She has been there my whole life, especially when we moved to Jefferson to be closer to them. I saw her every day, and she even took me to school sometimes. I would pretend to be sick if I knew she was working in the office. She has never let me down. On our trip to Hawaii was the best. She took us both times, and I've never had so much fun. She's so willing to help and be there for anyone. I admire her and love her determination to make everyone's life better. In conclusion, my hero is my grandma because she demonstrates kindness and being able to help anyone that needs her. She learned these values by growing up with just what she needed. She continues to help my family and the community her life. She has impacted the youth and some adults with her kindness with working at the school for so long and making her cakes for the community. She continues to be there for me and doing fun things with us. She always has new ideas to bond and bring us together. She is very extraordinary for being so ordinary. And she may not wear a cape, but she is certainly my hero.